Yo, what is up, America and the UK and Australia
America.
and France and Russia and the world?
Did anybody ever email us from Russia or France or the rest of the world?
I don't know.
Then stop exaggerating. Welcome to Timo Tunes Thursday.
Welcome, world. Moving on. Where are we going from here?
We're gonna go straight into our interview with Suffolk Sammy.
Why don't we? You want to tell them a little bit about Suffolk, or are you?
I do.
Suffolk.
Yeah, he's freaking awesome, and he got in touch with us on Facebook.
He's probably watching right now. I think he probably stayed up to watch it.
He left a comment and basically said that he knew where the accent came from because he had seen our accents that we totally and where he comes from and what he does. So let's have a look-see.
Is this Sammy? Okay, let's send this over to.
Okay.
Send this over to the interview.
Okay, so we are so excited to have. Remind me again how to say your name.
Suffolk Sammy.
Suffolk Sammy.
Suffolk.
Suffolk Sammy.
Suffolk Sammy.
How's it, brah? I think your show's fantastic. I was a bit worried when you asked me to come on because I haven't really got the face for radio.
So we're so excited.
Sammy, are you from Suffolk?
I am originally from London, but living in Suffolk now.
Is Suffolk like on the outskirts of London?
Is Suffolk like suffix and there's prefix and then a conjunction inside the sentence?
Well, that's 100 miles north.
100 miles north.
Nice.
That's 100 miles north of London.
I never got a chance to spend any time in Suffolk, so I'm probably going to have to spend some time there since we're talking
Can we come stay with you?
You can. It's a little known place.
Nice.
It's a lovely place.
Can we stay in your garage?
You can stay in my garage with the garage band.
Or your garage. Your garage.
You can stay in my garage.
Okay, so tell us briefly about who you are and what you do, because I find you fascinating.
Basically, I've started doing a comedy thing, parodying the accent, obviously using stories that are slightly comedy and slightly absurd stories to illustrate the accent, to basically get a laugh. The accents in the farm type areas are disappearing, so we're trying to keep them going by the younger generation who are very Americanized.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Stupid Americans.
You know, they talk as if they're watching Friends all the time. But you seem to be slightly Americanized there as well in Hawaii.
We are a state. We're one of the 50 states, so that would make us slightly Americanized.
Yeah.
We have McDonald's here.
I found out such a lot by watching your show.
Oh yeah, really? I'm sure you haven't found out while watching our show.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic. I really learned a lot this week. Well, what you doing, old boy? For the Suffolk accent, I think in the old days, it might be that a lot of the people that went out to Australia could have come from Suffolk and Norfolk. It's like, are you still drinking yourself to death every night? And is your diet still rubbish enough, old boy? It's very similar to Australian.
Can you say Foster's, Australian for beer?
Well, Foster's is Australian for beer, isn't it? It's fun.
Suffolk Sammy, can you tell us one of your stories?
But I can certainly give you some insights into the day I woke up feeling normal.
Yeah, tell us about.
I felt a bit normal, you know, a bit happy. I thought, that's funny. I haven't felt happy since 1983. I didn't know what had come over me. I said to Shane, Shane, I'm not the same, you know. He said, well, what's the matter, old boy? I said, well, I feel almost normal. I feel sane. He said, well, that's strange, isn't it? that's strange, old boy. He said, you'll have to go and see the doctor about that. I said, yeah, sure, I will do. I'll go tomorrow. And he said, okay then. So I went and see the doctor. He said, well, what's all that about then? You're feeling a bit happy, are you? I said, doctor, I'm not feeling my usual suicidal self. He said, well, are you still drinking yourself to death every night? I said, yeah, of course I am. He said, well, is your diet still rubbish enough, old matey? I said, yes, of course it is. He said, well, are you still taking any exercise? I said, no, the only exercise I take is when I get up and go to the toilet. He said, well, that sounds okay to me, old matey. He said, you should be back to your normal suicidal self in a couple of weeks.
Maybe the viewers
can go online and have a look at the channel, the Suffolk Sammy channel at YouTube. And there's about four stories on there.
Great talking to you, man.
Great talking to you. I really admire your stuff and carry on doing it.
If you see any of my family out there, they're kind of weird looking.
Like him.
They're kind of weird looking like me, except they actually have hair.
Okay.
Say what's up to them.
You sure they haven't gone to Australia?
They might have left because they're criminal-like, you know? So, I don't know.
Mine have all gone to Australia 200 years ago.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
It's the reggae version of Welcome Back!
Again. Because I don't ever get reminded that I need to turn it off.
Oh, please, do you notice how everything is the lady's fault?
Always your fault.
God.
That's my fault.
Whatever.
I got to think about that.
I thought that was hilarious because
I think he's awesome.
In my life, when I've gone through a little bit of a slump.
Yeah.
And waking up feeling normal feels like there's something wrong with you. So I totally get it.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
You know what I mean? And then you wake up one day and you're like, oh my God, I'm actually happy.
So go check out his channel.
Happy.
YouTube, Suffolk Sammy.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna show them now.
His stuff is hilarious. You know, and I just have to make a disclaimer.
Oh, make a disclaimer.
The disclaimer that I would like to say is that my hair was totally jacked and I looked like slightly Asian.
Nothing wrong with that. We love Asians.
No offense to the Asians, but usually my eyes are just a little bit bigger. Because I had them almost closed the whole time. No. I'm not
you
saying...
You better walk that one back.
I'm gonna walk it back.
Better walk it back.
I'm gonna walk it back. No, listen. Okay. I used
to
work...
we lost about like 40% of our audience just now.
No, we didn't.
You better explain to them what you meant.
Would you shut up and let me? Even because he said, what's wrong with your eyes? I said I had
just
them
woken
closed. I was so tired, and you kept on trying to tell me, wake up, it's time for our interview.
Listen,
because we had to do it in the middle of the night.
I'm going to have your back right now. I have a lot of Asian friends.
I do too. I love Asian.
Let me have your back.
Okay.
I have a lot of Asian friends, and a lot of them have big eyes. Okay? So it's this total stereotype.
Right.
So I'm having your backs, and I'm having Christy's back by saying that. Christy, you agree with what I just said, right?
I completely agree.
Okay, moving on now.
Yes. I love Asians. I love your food.
Your food? Oh, the food is amazing.
The food is awesome.
Food is amazing, and I got some really good Asian friends too. So.
Yeah, we love sushi and even the spicy Korean bowls with the fried egg on top.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're really good.
So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna show you an entire thing of Suffolk Sammy. He's gonna do one of his spiels.
Yeah, and then we're gonna come back and play an amazing song.
Yeah, I'm gonna play an.
I'm gonna sing backup.
Please don't. I'm gonna play a song for you live right after this, okay?
Yes.
So you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, awesome.
Well, did I ever tell you about 7 days that engulfed my life? That all started one day when the missus appeared to know something. She just came out of the blue with something that implied she had a bit of knowledge. Well, do you know, I couldn't work it out. I thought, funny, she don't normally know nothing about nothing. She's normally the font of all ignorance. I said, well, what do you know?